When you gotta go, you gotta go. Even in the Old West, partners. Even if it's right in front of another man and his two horses. You never know. My God. Wes Dickens, have some decency. He's doing it again! He did it! Stop that, partner! You're going straight through your trousers, partner! Quit it! I can't believe he's shooting his own guys. What are you doing? And he doesn't even get more careful about it later. He's like, no, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I have no remorse about these other 3 guys that I killed. Oh, now he's getting me. See, that's what happens when I kill all the other guys. We gotta close the distance, close the distance. This guy is the worst archer ever. His casualty rate is so high. So, I am gonna go get some coffee, and I'll be right back, guys. Hang tight for more Hobbit game. We're exploring Lake Town. I'm excited because this is all new stuff. I'm a kid in a candy store. I'm a Bilbo in a Lake Town store. I'll see you all in a second. Don't go anywhere. We got more Hobbit coming up. You're in a dark space. Enhance your vision by drinking the cat potion. It's not that dark. Is it? I mean, it's not dark. In Witcher 1, it's dark. Witcher 1 will show you the meaning of dark. What are you judging me for, Goofy? What? What is this? What's going on here? Sora? I think he's having a coming of age, if you know what I'm saying. And there's like 5 wolves over here. Get out of here, wolves. I'm trying to fight centipedes. The response time is better than the NYPD, LAPD, all PDs put together, fire department, ambulance. Better than any public servant who has ever lived. Ready?
Now what's going on?
How does he do it so fast? Alright. Thank you for your service, sir. Your tireless service. Something wrong? Is that all you got? Well, I mean, make peace not war, you know? Yikes, what he said, totally agree. My back, it seems it's cured. I feel so limber. What the hell? Alright, let's just leave this on screen for the next 2 hours. I'm just going to pour some coffee while we watch this. Guys, feel free to clip this. Feel free to take this, make it your phone background, whatever you got to do. I'm not going to judge. Look at this guy. Let's go, partners. Oh! Oh, what? What happened, partners? I fell in the dang water. I don't even... What? Alright. I guess that happened. Because I feel like it kind of helped, like, having that as the thing we came from. It's like I'm a Depression-era grandmother who's like, I know how to save money because I lived on like 3 cents a day and I washed my paper plates. So I'm like, look at all these. You can see that I hoard my, oh God, this is gonna explode, isn't it? Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have known. Okay, well, oh my God! How could I be so stupid? Oh, I wasn't dead. I thought I was dead. Oh man. Okay, well, clear room for improvement on that one because I was not dead. See, I pulled a Denethor right there. Classic Denethor. All right, we got a Snake Man over here. This should hit him then. Yeah! Good job, Boulder. Ha 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 ha! Good job, Boulder! Sans Fortress. Give me a save. Don't have a memory gem, of course. I never have a dang memory gem when I need it. World no more. I'm sending you now. I brainwashed you and I sent you to my home world. See you later. The end. Wow, that was a pretty good movie. We did it. All right, here we go. Did this actually work? I think you have to turn the music down like super far. So we're gonna turn the music like almost all the way down.
Boy, and I'm Daryl the cowboy.
Yeah, it worked.
I'm going inside here.
Oh my god, look at all those courage points. I just want to frolic in that field of courage points. I can't resist. Oh, yes. Look at that. Yes, 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 I'm frolicking. Oh, that was good. Why would you work right next to that thing? Like, oh, I accidentally swung my axe and blew myself up. Seems like a really bad plan, but also it seems pretty on brand for what the goblins... They don't have very good safety standards. Up! I didn't realize those platforms would go away. Well, that's why you gotta look before you leave. Do you guys think I bet these plants makes you miss Bilbo's walking stick? Yeah, it would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice to use a walking stick? Or to not fall off a big old ledge? Wow. Loading. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, God. Why'd you have to do that? Oh! Jesus. They came over quick. Woo! Stop doing zombie stuff, zombies. It's not time for the dinner party yet. I said it's not time for the dinner party yet. It's never time for the dinner party, dang it. I want a dinner party. I'm gonna throw a fit until you give me one. Arrgh! The physics of this are not good, not good. Mickey beat me. Guys, Mickey beat me. Not fair. Wait, so we want to go this way. Oh, no we don't. Okay, let's go this way. I meant to go that way the whole time. No one can tell me otherwise. So you guys saying, this isn't the Hobbit, Nick. You can't break everything. But I can try. I can try. Allow me to grant unto thee a single wish. Tell me, what is it that thou desire most? I wish I had a super powerful weapon. I wish I could enter a top-level horse race. I wish I had a copy of the Ogler's Digest. I wish Gemma and I were married. I wish I could change Serena's hairstyle. Are these real? Could I actually wish for these things? Could I wish that Gemma and I were married? Doesn't Gemma get a say in that? Oh god, oh god, oh god! Thus ends the story of Nathan Drake. $2.50 bounty. What do they think I am? John D. Rockefeller? Wait, he wasn't born yet. What do they think I am? Nigel West Dickens? Wait, he wasn't born yet. What do they think I am? Some kind of rich guy? Triple sixes. Come on. Oh my god, she got 4 of a kind again.
You lost.
None.
This elf is cheating. I'm gonna tell. We're about to lose all of our intoxication meter, right? 3, 2, 1, now! Oh. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy sober Kiryu. Oh, it didn't work. Wait. In 5. Okay, good. We did it! Well, that was weird. It went all the way down and it took a second. Oh, man. Many men gave their lives to ensure that the contamination of a vital enemy structure classified S4 was carried out successfully. Dang it. Azure Tundra getting that exclamation mark sad in the chat. Thank you, Azure Tundra. We will remember that guy forever. I actually forgot his name. I feel very bad. Oh, secret. Time to fall. Oh no, I failed the jumping puzzle. Oh, hooray, a secret. Get away, this guy's chasing me. Don't you see that I have an Uzi? This guy is the bravest stick-up man ever. Because unarmed, he attempts to chase me for like 5 city blocks while I'm holding an Uzi. This guy is like me when I play Apex Legends and I don't have a gun and the other guy does and I try to punch them. You know, it doesn't end well for me in Apex Legends. And it doesn't end well for you either, guy. He's getting shot. You. Are you alive? Ah, I knew it! Does this say drug? Drug. Okay, we got a drug. We need to find all the drugs, though, as described. I think we only found drug. Oh, we found metal scrap. Drug. Don't ever change, Dead Island. Don't ever change. Search for drugs. Drug. Found it. Drug. It's like an Easter egg hunt. Except a lot less wholesome.
Look at this blade. Cut from the same cloth as the briny depths of the ocean or something.
Just slacking off, Roach. Get over here. Dang it. You just can't find good help these days. It's a living. This game's good and all, but it needs like 80 more scenes where Geralt turns to the camera and says, "It's a living." He cuts off like the head of a hydra, and then he looks at the camera and he goes like this.
Whoa there, Roach.
It's a living. That's what we need in this game.
Go, go.
You guys think if we don't repair our gear, will there be an animation of all his gear falling apart in the middle of a fight? Hopefully. Yeah, it's like a Soul Calibur game where he gets smacked and then all his gear starts falling off. He's in a bikini underneath. Geralt Extreme Beach Volleyball. Would we play that game? I would play that game. Except, weirdly, Triss or Yennefer or Shani or any of the ladies don't show up in it. It's just Geralt, Roche, Yorvith, all the different, definitely gotta have Dandelion in there. It's the Witcher Male Edition Extreme Beach Volleyball. Would we play that? I think we would definitely play that on stream. Get out of the way. You stole my boxes! Everyone's taking... This is my room! Get out of my room! These are all my things! They're falling onto my... Come on! You're stealing my possessions! Yum Yum Cafe? I definitely want to play that. Space Cats, 100%. Deep Dark Castle. That's pretty generic, but I'd play it. I'd play all of these games.
Let's see.
Fun Farmer? Look at these anime farmers. Oh, this is great. The Cute Chef. Aw. What's that one called? Twinkle Puzzle. Oh, there it is. It's on the bottom shelf now. There's Wall Street Ninja. It only costs $39.99. I want it.
Let's see.
Oh, here's a new one. Speed and Danger. Speed and Danger. I guess they go hand in hand. What is that one? Amazing Jam 2001. Oh, nice. They got their, maybe this NBA Jam. It's a good game. Oh! Dope! Oh my god. If I had killed those horses by doing that, that would have been just poetic justice, partners. Well, somehow the bike is still functioning. Don't ask me how. Can we take stuff off the cargo thing? Oh, come on, come on. Yes! Oh my god, how lucky is that? Holy crap. So the bike is dead, but so insanely luckily we were able to take the items off of it before it fell off this cliff. Wow.
Tail ain't where I belong.
What the hell? What
Sanatorium,
was that?
maybe. Get me help, mister. Please? Save me. saved me from the sheriff. And moreover, from myself.
Oh my God, partners. We hit a bird. Watch it back on the replay. We hit a bird, Randy Johnson style. It smacked into us while we were on our horse, and we just took it for ourselves right there. You guys think I'm joking, don't you? Excuse me, but I actually do own Barbie Dreamhouse Party on Steam. Don't ask me how I acquired this particular video game, but I somehow purchased Barbie Dreamhouse Party on May 2nd, 2015. Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick live stream. We're going to be playing more Alpha Protocol here. We got a CIA listening post to take down. Hopefully we won't end up shooting a bunch of CIA people. That's probably not good for business here. Guys, if you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going, including Alpha Protocol. And if you like what you see at any point, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that follow our goal there. Now let's jump in it. Alpha Protocol time. Here we go.
I'm in. Seems pretty quiet.
I gotta pause it so we don't... Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're going to be playing more Alpha Protocol, and we're going to unpause it here because he's saying some dialogue we just loaded into the level. Here we go.
It is a listening post. The CIA's upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around.
Welcome Gaming Hour to the show. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Gaming Hour. Just in time, yeah. We literally just started. So we're trying to bug the CIA listening post here. Let's see if we can accomplish this task. It seems like a pretty good chance if we just cut this video feed. So let's give that a shot.
Cable's cut.
Huh? What do you mean static? Alright, we'll check downstairs.
Recognize that voice. Anybody? Anybody?
We blew another fuse. What am I, the fucking electrician? Need a flashlight.
It's Mr. Nolan North. Nathan Drake himself. Good stuff. The ubiquitous Nolan North. He's in just about every video game that's ever been made. You're saying, wow, CIA, huh? Yeah. Because we're now a rogue agent, we basically got like burn noticed or whatever you call it, where like the agent is now disavowed by the agency. So now even Americans are against us. We're trying not to do any lethal force on them though, for obvious reasons. Well, I sort of do that anyway, but in the storyline they don't want us to do lethal force either.
At the front door.
No leaving yet. The computers should be upstairs.
Damn, I can't get a shot at this guy. Yeah, he's too far. We gotta wait for him to turn around. Okay, you're saying Burnout is a good series from USA Network. Yeah, I've seen a few episodes. It looked like a pretty good show. I believe that's where I learned the term burn notice.
Mike,
Ready,
it
go!
looks like the third floor camera is being run by a dummy console on the second floor. If you can find it, you can loop the feed and sneak past.
Ooh, alright, I like that. Yeah, Burn Notice had Bruce Campbell in it, I believe, which I certainly also appreciate. See, this piece of paper looks like it would be an item that you collect in this game. You know, like a document or something. Deactivate cameras. Crap. D6. Uh-oh. 6. Uh-oh.
Mike,
Oop.
they're calling in reinforcements.
Oh man, I screwed this up big time. Yeah, baby. I'm really screwing this up here. Oops, oops. Ah, crap. So they'll reactivate the alarm. Damn, I thought I... Ah!
Someone there.
Can't believe I screwed that up. I don't know how to get him to turn around, so let's just rush him. Go! Alright, well, this is clearly not my best work. I hope that doesn't screw up our mission.
Accessing the database and downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job.
Alright, 1 is this. 2 is this. Oh god. 3. Oh man, this is... Ah! Damn it. 3 is this one. 4 is this. Ah! Damn! This is so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay. Let's hack those computers. 09D, I see that one. Oh god. Why is this so fast? Alright, this is a locked door. Ah! Abort! So if you abort, it doesn't actually set off the alarm, which I didn't realize. Okay. Hey, we got a level up. Oh, we got a silencer Mark III. Advanced ceramic plates. Nice. Look at all that. Game and I was saying you learned how to do a ton of spy stuff on that show. Well, it'll come in useful the next time you're sneaking into a CIA base. Just don't tell anyone that you're gonna do it. Alright, I got some money. Hack emails. I like that. DA3. Where is this? F1. Got him. B. Foreman. To Vince Foreman from Terrence Granger. Hey, sexy. Vince, did the letters AP mean anything to you? And no, please, oh please, don't bring up your porn-inspired interpretation of what the letters might mean. I might be hallucinating, but I was running skims on the echelon, and I could have swore I picked up a ton of emails with AP in the subject tags. But as soon as I looked, they were gone. Like someone yanked them out of the filter just as soon as I saw them. As I typed that, I realized how insane it sounds. Anyway, let me know if it makes any sense. Oh, and speaking of eavesdropping on emails, you might want to tell your wife about your girlfriend because, well, if you're a sailor with a girl at every port, she's a girl with a sailor on every ship. And seriously, that woman sends the filthiest emails I've read. And I read everyone's email. Terrence. From B. Foreman to... Wait, are these the same? Oh, this is the... That was the AP one. This is Hey Sexy one. Okay. Hey, honey. I can't wait to see you. Only another week. I can't believe they sent you to South Carolina. I mean, really, they should pay you double for having to set foot in that god-awful place. When are you going to retire and stop traveling all the time? I mean, it would be one thing if you worked for the government and they sent you to exciting places like Istanbul or Rome, but you can't sell aluminum sheds without having to go on month-long business trips? Oh well, I miss you. B. He's not selling aluminum sheds.
Control room's locked from the inside.
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something.
Oh, so maybe we have to force them to set off the alarm?
Looks like an air conditioning duct. Too small to fit through, but... this ought to do the trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Just giving them a scare. A little something I learned in third period
What
science.
the hell?
Uh-oh.
Fuck this shit!
Huh. Alright, here we go. B-A-E. Where is it? Where is it? B-A-A-E. Good. Where's the other one? Come on. I don't see it. Come on, where are you? I can't find it. That seems like a glitch that it doesn't set off the alarm. We could just indefinitely do this. Alright, so where's the other one? Come on, baby. Where are you? Urgh. There it is. 6. From S. Roberts to Terrence Granger. Albara. Okay, a bit more on subject Albara. Found an Alsamad operative that was willing to talk after a few minutes of fake drowning. He tells me Albara is some kind of academician. He doesn't know what kind of field or study of university. One thing's for certain, he verified the prior contact's claim that Albara is operating in and around Italy. I'm sure a simple check for universities in the area should turn up information on him. I'll update you if I extract more. To Moore, from Undisclosed, Georgia. We have a curveball rumor of some rabid asset operating in our sector. The contact is unverified and claims to be a deep mole and gave us a valid confirmation code, which makes this rumor actionable. We're going to do this one by the book and not take any chances, so I'm opening an internal threat audit. This case is opened as Georgia. Send any leads or information to that subject docket. First thing we need to know, agency. The contact didn't give us full details on who the spy was working for, CIA, NSA, MI6, Mossad. Assume anything. See, I wasn't lying when we said we're grasping at straws. In case this is one of ours, move all dispatches to need-to-know dissemination lists until further notice. Uh-oh, this guy's coming in. I can't get him to turn around. Oh! Crap, did I just use the wrong... I used the wrong item. Alright, wait, we want this thing. Oop! This guy's a good fighter. This guy's stuck in the door. Yeah. Run. Alright. That didn't really work as well as I wanted it to. But, we still got 7 out of 7 objectives. Bonus. Using creative problem solving, Agent Thornton flushed guards out of their monitor rooms by sabotaging the ventilation system. I wonder what else we could have done. Oh, we have 3 enemies tranquilized, 0 killed. So it looks like they don't do a count for how many kills you got in the whole game. It's per mission, I guess. Or maybe they still have a count for the whole game, though.
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
Why are they doing a search now? They already found me.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company time. I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Hellbeck contractor.
What?
The ID on the badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
What's her role at the company?
A full background check may take some time, but from skimming her dossier, she looks like a new employee.
Got a picture?
Calling it up now.
She's pretty. Recognize her?
No, I think I'd remember. But if she's tied to Marburg, I think we've got a way to get to him after all.
Got him. Level up time. Alright, now we have silent running advanced. And then concealment. Concealment reduces... Okay, we won't be able to get both of these though. Maybe we could get pistol plus that. Bonus damage. I wonder if there's a damage rating for tranq darts. Alright. I want to see if we can switch up our look. Forget where the bathroom was. There we go. Facial appearance, hair. Let's keep that. Do we have any? Oh, I think we do have new hairstyles. Soul patch, full beard, lumberjack. No, they're kind of the same. Let's give him some 5 o'clock shadow. He's on the run. And he's gonna be incognito with some kind of hat. Maybe like a baseball cap. Or backwards, no. If he's on the run, he's wearing a baseball cap so he doesn't get spotted. Maybe some sunglasses. Yeah. The classic disavowed spy look. Well, this isn't going to make much difference with the glasses on. There we go. I wish we could change the color of the hat. Okay, NSA intelligence or identify. So we can go check what is available. It looks like there's new stuff in the store. Oh, yeah, these are new. A lot of stuff. Let's definitely buy more tranq rounds. Okay, not that. Increased ammo capacity. We get a lot of stuff. Hollow points. Does bleeding damage. But none of this gives us tranq rounds, unfortunately. Rubber bullets? No. Oh, we got new armor. Tactical stealth armor. This kind of looks like a it's like a consumer grade like motorcycle thing. Oh, so but this one looks better though. Oh, this has better sound dampening, and this has better upgrade in inventory. It costs 4,500, so we could actually buy this now if we wanted to. But that's interesting. Adds a delay before you're spotted by cameras. Epinephrine upgrade kit. Radio mimic. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff now. Good. Alright, let's buy our tactical armor. Do we want... I'm gonna say we want this. More upgrade slots, more inventory space. It doesn't change our existing sound dampening. Got him. What if I sell? I can sell stuff? I don't think that's gonna be worth it. Oh, we got a bunch of emails here. Hey Mike, a contact of mine put me in touch with a black market dealer in your area, someone operating under the alias of Lucinius. I had you added to the list of approved buyers on his clearinghouse store extension. Hopefully, you won't need a small arsenal to get the job done, but if you need weapons and supplies, here's another potential source. Very interesting. I know which one I'd go for. Which one is that, Game Hammer? Mike Thornton. Note to self. Files on big excavation. Oh wait, to Mike, from me to me. Original message. Mr. Leland, the tunnel ceiling collapse along the Lefertovo tunnel was indeed due to faulty construction on our end. I'm 99% certain it's due to the epoxy used on the ceiling cement. We went with a short-term adhesive due to its fractional cost, and a sheet came loose. 2 are dead, 1's injured. Don't worry, Chief. I've already got the cover story rolling. The collapse took place near the entrance, and I've paid off 3 Moscow news networks to report that a truck drove along the overpass that far exceeded the bridge's posted weight rating. This, they're reporting, is what caused our perfectly safe tunnel to suffer a minor structural anomaly. All that's left is for me to pay off the families of the dead. I'm assuming typical death rates, unless you want to authorize an exception for this one. Will Henderson, VP, Eurasian Public Relations, Halbeck International. This email is intended for the addressee shown. It contains information that is confidential and protected from disclosure. Any review, dissemination, or use of this transmission or its contents by persons unauthorized by employees of the intended organization is strictly prohibited. It's a very authentic corporate email signature. Oh, so we're basically sending her this lead. We can send it to Scarlet. We could send it to the black market. And that'll give us money. Or we could send it to Halbeck. Which will then give us probably more money. This is really interesting. So let's send it to the black market. Hey Mike, I got an intercept from Research I thought you might want to read. Sean, I need you to keep an eye out for Thornton, but don't make it your sole activity. We've got another operation on the drawing board, and I'm going to want you on that crew. But if you keep chasing leads on Thornton, you're going to make it really hard for me to reserve you a spot as point man. Considering that each time you come and go from the facility, that's 2 days of downtime for sedated transit, plus a few days of time in flight as you follow whatever tip you receive about Thornton's whereabouts. Stay focused, Agent. You've got a lot of potential. I know you want to bring in Thornton and win points with me. You can win respect by being ready when I need you. Oh, I think I read that as the wrong guy. I think Westridge is the leader guy. Mike. Oh, I wasn't writing about any mission matters per se. I just wanted to know how you're doing. Seems you're holding up well. You know me, I've read your dossier a dozen times over, and I'm not really worried about you. Just curious, I guess. Because you're in such a unique situation, I have no idea how I handled it if our places were switched. Anyway, I'm busy looking through old agency log files, looking for any sign of predetermination on Operation Let's Screw Over Mike Thornton. Snazzy title, huh? I did find something kind of interesting. One of the founders of the Alpha Protocol Agency got his start authoring Operation Northwoods, a plan in 1962 to start a war with Cuba. One of the key steps in the plan, making it look like the Cubans shot down a passenger plane when it was, in fact, CIA operatives doing it all along and framing the Cubans. Fortunately for the free world, this little plan didn't happen. Now, I'm not saying this is an old plan coming to life in present day, nor am I saying Shahid was a CIA operative, but I'm starting to think that not only was the fiasco in Saudi Arabia a total setup, it's something the US has done before and likely will do again. Mina. Alright, we got some intrigue going. Oh, Gaming Hour saying you go for sound dampening? Yeah, I might end up doing that as well. But we could possibly get an upgrade for our suit with our extra upgrade slot that also gives sound dampening. So I figure it's more useful to have that. From Mailer Damon to Mike Thornton. This email sent from the CIA listening post. Frank, Department of Defense denies it. UK, Israel, and Turkey all deny it. They're not just saying this because they're afraid Saudi Arabia will bitch about missile attacks on their soil. They're genuinely unsure of who fired those missiles. Best theory we have is rival terrorists. That, of course, raises the question why, and more importantly, where did they get the missiles? Please tell me one of your guys ordered this hit. At least then we'd know who pulled the trigger. After all, denying fault is way easier than investigating a mystery. Chet. This email sent from the CIA listening post. Pete, remember the days when we weren't allowed to spy on our own citizens and only had jurisdiction over foreigners? I should thank those terrorists for making my job a lot more fun. On that subject attaches the Leland bit I was telling you about. Hopefully you're not trying to work up a case on this guy. He has more friends in government than the Washington's D.C. whore. Now, don't lecture me about the insecure nature of email and blah 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 blah. We're the CIA, we snoop on people's email, not the other way around. Chet. That's what you think. Ha ha ha. Mike, I'm glad you were able to get in and out of the listening post without any loss of life. No doubt you have a lot of hate for the government that sold you out, but I'm glad you understood that those men in the listening post are fellow citizens of yours who had no hand in what happened to you. Mina. I mean, okay. Alright, so how much money did we make for doing that? I don't think we got any money. I'm not sure. So this one has more accuracy. It kind of costs a lot of money though. Well, it's more money than we have. This increases accuracy as well. Let's do the accuracy one. I don't even know if we can do that. Oh, we probably need more EMPs? Yeah. Radio mimic, we don't have. Remote mine. We have 0 shock traps? We can upgrade the first... Oh, no, we can't. How did they get the hotel to install a crazy spy cabinet like that? Alright, so we're going from SWAT utility armor to tactical utility, which gives significantly more endurance, more upgrade slots, more inventory space, and it doesn't have a detraction from any of the other stuff. Alright. Reductive polymer weave does what? I don't know what it does. Hardens on impact while remaining flexible. What does it do, though? It seems to do sound dampening. Oh, it says damage resistance. Okay. Fitted underlay. Ability cooldown rates. And then this one... Oh, I guess they're just saying that anything we add... Okay. Anything we add will create more sound. Oh, I need to buy more first aid kits. Oh, we have more gadget slots now. What do we want? Epinephrine spike. Increases recoil control, strike damage, damage. That would be actually pretty good. Let's get that. We have a bunch of them. So Silencer Mark III has better damage. And I guess damage counts as like faster sleepy time for trank guns. I don't know. Oh, gold-plated AR. Oh, look at that baby. Good stopping power at the expense of accuracy, balance, and recoil. The gold-plated assault rifle is a status symbol among the criminal elite. This particular rifle was pried from the cold, dead hands of Shahid's one-eyed bodyguard. Oh, okay. So it has worse accuracy and recoil, but higher damage. I'm gonna switch that out. We're not gonna use it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but... in case there's a detriment to stealthosity. Alright, let's buy some health kits. Alright, and now we are gonna do NSA intelligence. See, we don't have any... There's no intel available for this mission. So let's go to the clearinghouse and get the intel for this, and maybe the other one will be available by the time we do it. So this will, what? Add a dossier? Alright. Spending some money on the street to gather information on Al Samad operatives in the area should help you identify the right target. Intel suggests an ally of Shahid, Jibril al-Barra, is hosting a fundraising banquet at a chateau in the Italian countryside. Infiltrating the estate shouldn't be difficult, but once there, you'll need to scan the guests one by one to identify al-Barra. While you'll be equipped with a sniper rifle, you should only need it if you encounter resistance. The rifle is equipped with a digital scope that can upload images of targets to your handler and check for a match. Once you've identified al-Barra, leave the premises or deal with him as you see fit. Alright, we're good to go.
You in place?
Yep. Got a good view of the estate where this meeting is supposed to take place. What now?
Al-Barra's our target. He's supposed to be here tonight.
Well, glad I brought this rifle. But what's the deal with the scope?
It can transmit images to me in real time. Aim at someone, and I'll run their picture through the database. See if we get a match. The longer you focus on a target, the quicker I can make an ID. The ID is all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, I take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who al-Barra's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are.
Interesting. I love how our guy is wearing a baseball cap and sunglasses with like a tuxedo.
Owns a sports car dealership in Naples. Does a lot of international business, but no criminal record. Not our guy.
Welcome Azur to the show. We get exclamation mark high for Azur. We are spying, Azur Tundra. Are you ready to
An
spy?
artist. Made a name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris. Some local juvenile offenses, but otherwise he's clean. Not our target.
I guess we're waiting on another person to show up. What am I seeing here? Oh, that guy.
A nobody.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position. In position.
All right, let's begin.
This jerk, have the decency to not stand behind a tree. What's going on here?
Well, she's a little underdressed.
Definitely a cold night from the looks of it.
All right, Mike. A Spanish celebrity talk show host. He's a known meth user, but nothing related to financing terrorists or arms smuggling.
Is that the same guy? Yeah. This is actually a pretty cool mission where it's like the people aren't always visible.
Security guard. He's clean. Private security. Ex-special forces. Not our man. But definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading about that. Should I get an autograph for you?
No, I work for the infamous Mike Thornton. Compared to you, he's small time.
Whoa.
Dutch flower baron. He's suspected of dipping into the drug trade. But that's all I've got. Nothing really incriminating.
I'm in position overlooking the chateau. A lot of guests tonight.
I see. Might be very...
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have a target.
Oh, it's Azur's birthday. Happy birthday to Azur Tundra. Let's get an exclamation mark hype in there. And happy birthday to you. Let's get a 100 meatballs in there for Azur Tundra. Happy birthday to you. And there we go. 100 meatballs showing up. It took a second to actually appear on my thing. Happy birthday, Azur Tundra. Thank you for being here, and thank you for spending your birthday morning with us. No, stop moving.
France from the West Bank about 10 years ago, and serves on the board of directors for the Christian Islamic Confederation. He's practically a saint. Keep looking.
Okie dokie.
He's a cop in Rome. Must be moonlighting as a bodyguard for one of these guys.
Azur saying, great way to start the day with a little bit of secret agent action. I agree. Oh my god, stop walking! At least it doesn't start from
American
scratch.
novelist. He's got a bestseller right now on corporate involvement in the Middle East.
Is it any good?
I'm waiting for the movie. Anyway, nothing on him.
Yeah, it'd be really annoying if you broke the sight line that it would start from 0 again, so I'm glad that it doesn't do that.
That's Albara. That's him.
Take him out.
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty. Interpol says his finances are legitimate, though. And
Mina, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from, or when. Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you left for Saudi Arabia.
He's a member of Al Samad, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes. But I might be wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
Alright, the shrewd thing to do would be to check our intel here. Individual. Albara. Jibril Albara, Professor of Arab Studies, 100% complete dossier. Jibril Albara, the literal translation of his name is Gabriel the Innocent, is believed to be a cell leader for Al Samad in Rome. Little information exists on the target, and to all accounts, Jibril values his privacy, which is strangely at odds with his reportedly extensive social network. In the past, his safe houses and residences have employed an extensive security system, and it's guaranteed that common routes into his compound will be heavily monitored by cameras and armed guards. If infiltrating a location where Albara is assumed to be, it's recommended that all due caution be used in performing any suspicious activity, including assault, in the line of sight of cameras, or the mission is likely to end in failure. Albara is a practiced socialite, and while he's difficult to track at most times, his gatherings attract many noteworthy figures in Europe and beyond, many of them well connected. As much as harming Albara would cause repercussions within Al Samad, harming his guests may cause repercussions in public circles. Albara's desire for privacy versus his extensive social networks are at odds with each other. He recognizes the need for networking and promotes himself, but does so in rigidly controlled conditions. Albara is unlikely to meet guests at the gate, and once they're inside, he often has his servants or guards handle the formal escort procedures. Any attempt to reach Albara will require getting past several layers of his compound, then being patient until he makes his eventual appearance. Secret fact, okay? Jibril was a confirmed cell leader of Al Samad. Oh. And while his sympathies clearly lie with the terrorist organization, the State Department has implicated him in various financial corruption scandals. But this information doesn't match Interpol's financial records on Albara. Strangely enough, the State Department's evidence was added to Albara's file a few months before Operation Desert Spear was set in motion to deal with Shahid. If it's not 100%, I'm not shooting this guy in his house. Sorry, game. Abort!
I'm aborting the mission.
All right, Mike.
Bonus objective. Identified all the guests without being spotted. Identified all the targets without being spotted. Agent Thornton identified Albara and waited for the background check to be complete. Upon receiving the information, Albara's ties to Shahid were confirmed, but he seemed innocent of any wrongdoing, so Agent Thornton departed the premises after making a positive ID. Access email and safe house for new mission details. Cool. Is he going to send us a thank you note?
What's that beeping noise?
An important email message has arrived. Check the computer. I forget where our email is. Also, I want to take out the, I'm going to take off the hat. Maybe we'll switch hats. Oh, I kind of like it with just sunglasses. Is there a thing? Thank you for the meatballs. Thank you, Azir, for being here. I like the backwards baseball cap too. It's kind of a spy look. This will look cool when we have our costume on. It doesn't look cool when we have a collared shirt though. Yeah, I don't think it goes with that look. That's kind of cool, but that's not going to look good when we don't have a collared shirt on. Let's just go for none with the sunglasses and a 5 o'clock shadow. Clearinghouse auctioneer. Halbeck cover-up of civilian deaths. Buyer required. Sending your proceeds after service fees to your account. Thanks for doing business. Let's download that money. We got 5,000. Damn, that wasn't worth it, I don't think. Mr. Thornton, if you stalk a man with political and criminal connections, kill him before he uses his contacts to track you down. I know you were lurking outside the chateau, but don't know why. Consider my interest piqued. I refuse to let you intimidate me. Let's meet face to face, see if you have the guts to kill me in broad daylight. Meet me at the Café Triunfo. Jibril Albara. So this would be sending this to Mina, or we can just say, if you want to agree, so be it. I guess maybe we should investigate. So now what's the clearinghouse got to say? Oh, contact Jabil Arbara, but we don't have enough money for this. It'll expand your dossier on Conrad Marburg, an elder statesman of the espionage world. It may prove useful when meeting with Jabril Albara. Oh, so that's the name of the mission. So there's a new mission added to the list now that we did that. Oh, and that's because we didn't execute him. That's really interesting. Okay. So... yeah, you know what? This costume is going to look pretty cool with the beanie. So let's go get the beanie. The beanie is going to look weird with this outfit, but we are almost never in this outfit. I just wish there were more customization options. This is like an espionage look, you know? Gotta have the dark beanie, dark sunglasses. That's it. That's some covert ops right there. Gainer saying, gonna have to pick this game up. I want to try it. Yeah, definitely recommend it. You being a fan of Obsidian stuff, I think you'll really like it as well. It's definitely not like a shooter, you know. It seems like it is because it's like a third-person action game with guns and stuff. But like, once you get into the feel for the game, it's really it's got so many good ideas. All right, so now we're gonna go not to the Albara mission yet. I hope that it's not on a timer. Let's do this first. A National Security Administration echelon hub is concealed within a gelato shop in Rome. Infiltrate the shop, tap into the intelligence server, and see if you can pick anything up on Alcimade or Halbeck's activities. There we go.
I think I just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from dropping in for a cone.
So why even put this place in the back of a gelato shop? Is this an excuse to justify a $5 billion a year ice cream budget?
Actually, the refrigeration equipment a shop like this uses is perfect for keeping a server bank cool.
And no one bats an eye when a gelato shop buys a big walk-in cooler.
Okay, you'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month. That might get you in.
We're all professional agents. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
I hope so. Remember, if the post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them that the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home.
Ugh. Ugh.
Can I help you?
I'm here to fix the computers.
We don't have a problem with the computer.
I hear the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year.
I don't like the mountains. And you're here to fix the computers?
He didn't give the response phrase. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Say, about those Adirondacks.
I told you I don't like mountains. Come on. I'll show you the computers.
That's not the response phrase. Stay on guard, Mike. If my code is out of date, they might suspect you're not on the level.
So, my friend, what do you need?
You're not clear to know that.
Hey, my friend, this is my...
Just stay over there, unless you want to spend the rest of your career at a sonar listening station in Greenland.
So, no more computer troubles, eh?
You should be all set.
Execute.
Fort Meade can rest easy now.
Hey, my friend. Gone to go?
That was pretty good. I love that it was like just a tiny little short mission. Agent Thornton successfully infiltrated an NSA echelon hub under the cover of a Roman gelato shop. Code signals were not immediately recognized, indicate a possible breach of operational security. The agent manning the station may not have been NSA at all. Despite the proprietor's unusual behavior, Thornton navigated the conversation without raising suspicion and was able to depart without incident. It seems Thornton's activities in Rome have been successful in uncovering Halbeck's plans. Upon returning to the safe house, Thornton had a message waiting for him and requesting a meeting at a local cafe concerning Halbeck. Okay, so maybe this is referring to the thing that we got earlier? Or is there another email? Ooh. So this is concealment. Advanced. Reduces the range at which enemies can spot you while moving in cover or a crouched position. Cameras and enemies alerted to your presence are not affected. That's pretty good. Evasion, so this is an even better version of evasion. That's really good. Or we could do advanced chain shot. Or we could do technical aptitude. Reduces cooldown on first aid supplies. That seems pretty good too. Let's go min-max on the spy stuff. Shadow Operative. That'll be pretty good. Or we already have it, but that'll be a better version of it. Got him. Alright, so now let's check our email. Oh, we got a bunch of them. Hey Mike, please tell me you've run across something in your travels that's even remotely interesting. This Taipei story is slower than I thought, and the boredom's almost killing me. If you come across anything, let me know. I'd hate to think I've wasted clever conversation on a source that can't deliver. For someone who's supposed to be a thrill seeker, you sure spend a lot of time being bored instead of going out and finding something interesting to do. Unless that's why you're writing to me in the first place, in which case I'm going to need a little more incentive to write back. Whoa, this one is shut up. Oh my god, that's mean. Alright, we'll do this one. Flirtatious. This email sent from the NSA TAP established in Rome. Rick, found this data fragment in the Echelon cache. Just thought you'd like it since the data's talking about the same Comrade Marburg fellow you were pursuing. If you already have this data, junk it. Otherwise, add it to the file. Luke. Mike, just a heads up. Someone's been running a lot of web searches with the keywords Mike Thornton and Michael Thornton in the Milan area. Whoever is doing it did it through a Halbeck Milan office computer, though they used a public terminal, so I can't trace it back to a particular end user. I'll let you know if I find out more. Mina. Hey Mike, that email address is indeed Jabril's, and it was sent from a Roman IP address. That said, a dozen governments have Albara on the watch list, and unless someone's running an excellent decoy orchestration, Albara has been spotted fleeing Italy on the first flight to Turkey he could find. I'm pretty sure this is a setup, though Café Trionfo is a pretty odd place to kill someone without drawing a crowd. It's your call, Mike, but I'd suggest going there and keeping your wits about you. Alright. Well, I guess, did we get any more money? No. Let's see if we can sell anything useful. We need like 2,000 more dollars. So let's, I guess, sell this one. Because it's like a worse version of that. We need, okay, like 500 more. There's got to be something we could sell. Oh, we could sell our bad silencer. Got him. I have $200 to my name now. We got plenty of trank ammo. We're good to go. Let's read our Conrad Marburg file here. Marburg. We only have 50% here. Operations Chief, Veteran Combat Initiative. Marburg was the Chief of Security for Halbeck a year before he joined... Oh, a year ago, before he resigned and took up the job of Chief of Operations for the Veteran Combat Initiative. Whatever his reasons for the transfer, it's unlikely he's given up his commitment to Halbeck, so the career change is something of a mystery. Judging from employee reports from his tenure at Halbeck, Marburg doesn't have a good read on people. In almost all respects except for military hires, he's chosen employees poorly. He assumes professionalism and loyalty, yet doesn't test for it. But once an employee has proven themselves disloyal, he's quick to let them go and sever all ties. He gives people one chance to prove themselves, and if they let him down, he lets them go abruptly. Marburg still carries out VCI field operations, and judging from the debriefings, he's a one-man army. He's carried out operations in Kuwait, South Africa, and was believed to have been involved in an oil refinery explosion in Moscow. In each instance, he was in and out quickly and efficiently. I don't know how that's going to help us with our thing we're doing right now, though. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so since we're going to a cafe, we're probably not going to want to be wearing this outfit. Let's put on a disguise. Aha! They'll never recognize us. Like if some secret organization is trying to, you know. Yeah, look at me. I'm a mild-mannered businessman now with a big beard. Is there saying it's listen? It is. I'm screenshotting it, baby. Good stuff. We created listen in our game. Wait, can I save this? We should probably save it before we do this. Whoa, did I do it? I did not do it. Is this saving? Oh, now it's saving. Okay. Contact Al-Barra. Meet with Jabril Al-Barra at a cafe in Rome and find out what he knows about Halbek's presence in the city and how Al-Samad might be involved. We've acquired the dossier. We know about that. Yeah. Here we go. So I guess the implication is that I've put on a fake beard. It's not like I grew out my beard.
No sign of Al-Barra yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
I've never been stood up in my life.
Someone has a high opinion of themselves.
I'm just stating the facts. Sorry, that's...
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Transmitter's off. I don't plan on reaching for my gun unless you make it necessary.
Once I have the information I need, I plan to leave. You will not be harmed. Perhaps you thought you could enter Rome under the radar. You almost did. But you broadcast your location. Eventually.
I had to. You were my last lead. I'm here to find out what Halbek is doing in Rome and their ties to Al-Samad.
And what led you to believe that Halbek has any interests in Rome or Al-Samad?
Are you denying that either one is true?
I do not believe you would have come here without evidence.
And what makes you think that?
You aren't here in an official capacity. You are operating under Alpha Protocol.
Interesting. Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government, you would be wrong. You are Michael Thornton. An American citizen, but you have traveled extensively since birth. A known freelancer.
I'm an operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year plan. So, is that it for introductions? You haven't even offered to buy me dinner yet.
Reports place you as someone who prefers talk over action.
You obviously read half the file. I like fighting, too. Besides, you're the one who's been doing most of the talking.
Only because I need information. Provoke me further and I'll get it another way.
You mean like raising your voice? You need to work on your approach. All you're doing is boring me. So, you know a great deal about me, and I know who you are. You're Leyland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman. And you wear those gloves to keep the blood off your hands. I've read your dossier. You've lived a full life. Kuwait, South Africa, that oil refinery explosion in Moscow. It's like a concert tour with you.
Yes. You, on the other hand, have managed to enter Rome quietly. I didn't know you were here until an hour ago. You're skilled at keeping a low profile. No murders, no public announcement. Very impressive.
What happened to Al-Barra?
Dead, of course. Once you'd ID'd him, well, his use to me was at an end. In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell me what you're doing here.
I was tracking down a lead, and it looks like I've found it.
I see. So you thought all you had to do was wait and we would speak. Interesting.
What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all. Unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
So am I. And I think we have room to negotiate.
No, I am not authorized to make deals. Besides, I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation, it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call. A warning. You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
There's nothing you can do to me, Marburg. Go ahead, kill everyone, make some money, retire. I'll find you eventually, I promise.
I do not believe you're willing to let others die needlessly, or else you would not be here.
You know nothing about me except what you've read in a file. You're in for a surprise. So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only two immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
Why should I negotiate with you? How long will it be before they have a new chief of security, new secrets? You're just getting set up like I was.
You are ignorant. Halbeck is not the same hierarchy as your organization, and the term loyalty is not used there lightly. Leave Rome. If we see each other again, it will be the last time.
Damn. So, I wonder if those dialogue bits about how I read his file, I wonder if I hadn't actually read the file, if that would not have appeared in the conversation. I didn't mean for him to bluff like that and say that he could kill all of our friends. I hope that doesn't actually happen now. Bonus objective. Marburg expressed admiration for Agent Thornton's ability to keep a low profile in Rome, and Thornton had been so covert, Marburg hadn't known he'd even entered the city until recently.
I confess, you slipped into Rome almost without us noticing. You were even more difficult to track after that.
Between Halbeck and local authorities, the locals were the tough ones.
No matter. Mr. Marburg found you. That must have been a surprise, meeting up for lunch like that.
When we talked, he had a lot to say about Halbeck and some suggestions about my involvement with your corporation.
Really? I can rarely get 3 words from the man.
Well, feel free to have him threaten you whenever you get tired of listening to yourself.
I'd be curious to hear more, and your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
Oh, we laughed, we cried, we had a grand old time. That Marburg, he could do a killer impression of you.
He mentioned you being something of a smartass, not taking things seriously. But Mr. Marburg was not always the best judge of character. Nor does he instill much loyalty in employees. Speaking of which, this woman entered the picture not long after your meeting with Marburg. She was in our office in Rome. Madison, I believe.
Yes.
I always wondered, did you ever regret getting her into this?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, Mike. In the end, it was.
Mike, we may have a problem. The VCI employee I mentioned before, Madison, I think she's going to act.
What do you mean, now?
She's calling the operator and asking for you by name.
She can't be working for Marburg, unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police next. If she does,
Can you intercept the call? Redirect it?
What? Why?
I want to know why she's looking for me.
Okay, let me patch her through. Operator?
Miss St. James?
Hello? Yes, is this the operator?
Operative, actually.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. Miss St. James, you were trying to reach a Michael Thornton. You're talking to him.
Oh, thank God. Mr. Thornton, please, you have to listen to me.
Already am, but go ahead.
I have reason to believe your life is in danger. I know it sounds crazy, but
You don't say.
I don't want to discuss the details over the phone. This line may be tapped. She is a sharp one. But it's important I speak to you immediately. Is there someplace we can meet?
Of course. I'll send you the address of a local restaurant.
All right. I still have to hail a cab.
I'll have one sent to your cross streets.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you soon, Miss St. James.
Well, I appreciate her trying, but I think it might get us killed, so don't know how much I should really appreciate it. Alright, now you can take off our fake beard. Maybe he's gone a little bit longer without shaving now, so he's got more of a beard going. I like making the storyline for our guy. Alright, let's go for... Well, since we're gonna do a meeting, we're not gonna put on our hat. So maybe go for the aviators or regular. I'm gonna go for aviators. We want to have a distinctive look, so if somebody IDs us, then they'll remember the sunglasses. I don't know. We won't see our eyes. I don't know. We need to get like a fake scar on our face so they remember the scar. If I know anything about being a secret agent, you need a fake scar. Oh crap, I don't have even close to enough money for this. And this is the only mission, too. Good stuff, ladies and gents. That is going to do it for Alpha Protocol today. Thank everybody for joining. We got a lot of storyline stuff going on here, and we had some pretty successful conversations. This game is pretty nerve-wracking because you never know if you did it right. The really interesting thing about the dialogue system in this game is that you can build a affection meter with the different characters so that they like you more or less, but there's actually advantages and disadvantages to being liked, and there's advantages to being disliked, so you never know who you want to be liked or disliked by. Pretty interesting game. Guys, if you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going, including Alpha Protocol. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top you see that follower goal there. If you are ready for a raid, let's go see if we can find somebody playing a video game at this very moment. Thank you guys for posting those links in there as well. Let's see what's happening at 3:54 a.m. Los Angeles time. We got a couple people doing stuff. Dizzy is still doing that Dragon Quest playthrough. The Dragon Quest series marathon. It's a heck of an ordeal, of an undertaking. I would like to do that at some point, though. Alright, so let's go jump into, you know what, let's go say hello to Dizzy. It's been too long. Dizzy's doing this massive Dragon Quest playthrough, so that means we haven't been able to join in, I don't know, months, I feel like. So, let's go say hi to Dizzy. I might be leaving relatively soon, because I don't want to see the storyline of Dragon Quest 8, I guess this one is. But, let's have some fun. I'll see you guys in there. Make sure you post that raid message into Dizzy Dino's stream. And thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.